Check out this location for drone flying. The trouble is I've only got my Meteor 65. My daughter's got her Neo, so she's just flying up and down, but she's just using the phone. But look, UK beach, pretty cool for flying. But the issue is there's quite a bit of wind, so I'm a bit concerned about flying the Meteor 65. But let's have a fly, see what happens. Keep it safe, keep it close, away from the water for sure. Let's have a go. Unfortunately, the sound corrupted and I've lost the audio from this video. But the Meteor done okay. So obviously the 65mm 04 is not really designed for flying at the beach. It's not designed for windy conditions like this. But it's the only drone that I've bought that gives me good video quality to the UK. I left the Neo, I left the Avata 2 at home on purpose. I wanted to see whether I could fly with this one, get some more cinematic type shots of the areas that I'm visiting. I have got the Nimble 65 with me, but the places that I've been going to in the UK, I haven't really wanted to fly crazy. I've been trying to fly just more to get more video of the surroundings, and that's what I've done at the beach here. It done okay. I had to get used to flying in that wind, and you'll see as I'm flying into the wind in this direction, I'm going in there, it's going very, very slow, and then when I turned it around, it sped up really fast and erratically moving up and down. It's my flying skill basically. I had to get used to it, and I was trying to go underneath the tree there and hit the sand a couple of times. I was trying my hardest not to get it sandy, not to get it wet. Once I got used to it, it didn't do too bad. The battery life though was low, so my flight time was low, and I think really because I was flying so hard against the wind most of the time. But there's a couple of flights where I got okay underneath the tree, and then I got up into the, you can see there where the water and the sea is eroding the land away. There's actually some cool fields, and there's a trees right up against the side there, so you can see I'll fly up. Actually, I'll go up higher in a minute, you'll see it. But so far I've been pretty impressed with how much you can do with this, and only having one drone with you, and people really don't notice it. So that's one of the cool things. So I'm trying to think, was this the good run where I go underneath and fly up? No, that one definitely wasn't. That was a crash. Yep, that was the big crash I had. And like I managed just to blow the sand off. It seems fine. Obviously it's not the best for it, but the price of the parts of these is pretty low, so I'm happy to push it a little bit. I did try and get my daughter to catch it then so it didn't get in the sand, but the battery died completely and went down. Okay, I think this is the decent run that I've done. So I go with against the wind now, and turn around, and then go with the wind on the way back. Get a bit further down, so I've got a longer run. I find it easier to fly under things if I've got a little bit more time to get close to the floor. I'm not bobbing up and down. Yeah, and then I go underneath there, and then I fly high. And there you can see that field that I was talking about. So that farmer's field is right on the edge there. Trees. And then I'll blame the battery here. I know actually I'll make another pass. So I come through and then I go back to that field again. It's very tidal in the UK, so the water's going out. Okay, I just want to go back again. And I think the battery died a little bit here. I probably pushed it a little bit too hard, and you'll see I lose it. And luckily, I rolled down the bank. So here, well, I might have just clipped a bush or something actually. Rolled down, managed to flip it over in turtle mode. Not probably the best on the beach. And then was able to take off again. And then I didn't want to push it any further. I did do one more flight further up where you can see I get a bit higher and you see the other end of the beach. So I'll finish with that one. So you can see there where the tide's going out. And I'll take it up a little bit higher because the wind did die down a bit more before we left. But I was pretty impressed with it. Let me know if you have any questions regarding this down in the comments. Let me know if you have any advice. Let me know if you have any requests, and I'll speak to you guys in the next one.